expensive. It's difficult to find that proper balance between comfort and style. And then with traditional methods for custom frames, right now, they're extremely expensive and they have a very slow turnaround time. And then so offices attempt to satisfy patients through keeping a diverse inventory in office. However, this leads to a lot of overstock and very high inventory costs for the opticians and the offices.
So at AM Optics, we combine 3D scanning and 3D printing technologies to enable our customers access to endless custom frame designs. And that benefits both the optometry office and the customer.
And so the process is easily incorporated into the office through the use of an iPad with a 3D scanning attachment, and then the optician will slowly use the iPad to circle the patient and create a virtual model of the patient to then take key measurements and create a virtual model for the patient to look at different frame styles, try on different things. So now you can see that the patient can go through, choose different styles, different colors, and really determine which one fits them best. Once the style has been finalized, it goes to a formalized tabletop 3D printer, and it takes approximately 3 to 4 hours for the frames to print, but afterwards you're left with a very you're left with a frame for the patient to wear.
So those 3D printed frames, they are extremely high quality, they're durable, as they are stylish. So the market in the US, the optical market in the US is represented by over 66,000 offices. And over 144 million people wear glasses. Out of those, we've interviewed 170, which 63% decided they prefer plastic frames for a matter of comfort. Meanwhile, 51% of the market also rated style as an extremely important factor during the buying process. 79% said they liked the 3D printed frames and they would be willing to try them out.
So in order to make this a reality and enable the optometry offices to manufacture frames in-house as well as bring this customization to patients, we have designed a leasing agreement between AM Optics and the optometry office for a 3D printer, 3D scanner, maintenance, and our very own software as our primary revenue model. And then as a secondary revenue stream, we have additional material sales, AM Optics exclusive eyewear line that would include frame design licensing with celebrities and other public figures.
Our revenue model, we plan on reaching break-even point by the first quarter of the second year. And by the closing of the fourth year, we plan on net profiting about $4 million.
And so, how do we plan to go to market? We initially plan on reaching out to offices in the local area and then also utilizing more traditional marketing strategies such as advertising, promotions, and social media. And we're proud to announce that 4 locations of Eye Centers of Tennessee are anxiously awaiting our product launch.
So our top 2 competitors are Frame Punk and Makita, both of which are located internationally. We have not yet located any competitors that are directly related to our product in the US.
And so, while being profitable is very important, we also greatly value the making a positive impact in someone's life. And so we plan on taking 10% of our revenue and directing it towards creating frames for special needs individuals that have no choice but to wear custom fit frames. And so we hope to start locally through partnering with special education programs in the area, and then eventually expand internationally with partnerships through initiatives such as Doctors Without Borders and the Lions Club.
So I want you guys to take a moment and imagine a world where every product was made custom fit, especially for you. At AM Optics, we're dedicated to make this become a reality for the eyewear industry, and we would like to welcome you to join us. Judges, we've provided you with some sunglasses for you to keep, and now we'll answer any questions you may have. Thank you.
only component that can be used in the, oh, and thanks for the sunglasses, by the way, but is plastic the only component that can be used in the product?
So as of right now, the type of 3D printing we're looking at is plastic only. Metal 3D printing is available, however, it's extremely expensive and only used on the industrial scale at this point. So until some other changes are made in that market, we'll be sticking with plastic.
Okay, and then I'll ask one real quick question. How much would the optometrist office make from the frames?
So that would depend on what margin they want to put on the retailing price for the glasses. Right now, material-wise, the glasses that you guys have right now, that costs anywhere about $10 to make. That's without the lenses. Now, so it depends on how much they would like to do it. Our subscription model, we charge $1,200 a month, and that includes the scanner, the printer, the maintenance fees, and the material if they need, they will order separately. So in order for them to make basically their money back, they would have to sell anywhere between 12 and 15 frames a month, and that's basically taking a guess for mathematical purposes, $100 margin profit on each.
In your research, just with the local offices that you've already spoken with, how many pairs of eyeglasses do they sell per month? What is the average?
So with the office that I work in, we sell approximately 10 to 15 pairs of glasses a day. If it's a busy day, we hit even over 20. So within a month, there's definitely over a few hundred pairs of glasses that are sold.
So this is near and dear to me because my youngest wears glasses and we've gone through multiple pairs of glasses. Is there an option for the 4-year-old younger class, the rubbery type, more frames that are durable?
Yes, and so the frames that I'm wearing are completely bendable.
Okay.
So we've thought about that and hope to really impact the younger kids that unfortunately are much harder on their glasses than adults are.
And what will be the cost for these 3D printers, for the cost to AM Optics for each client? So how much are you going to have to invest in order to make back a profit?
So each printer costs about $3,500. What we plan on doing is we're going to lease, since we're leasing the printers to the optometry offices, and for us to make that investment right up front, you'll be a little heavy of an investment, like if we had to attend a lot of clients. So we plan on, we've been in touch with Foreign Labs that provides, that actually makes the printers, to lease from them, and this way we have a payment set up with them, and out of the $1,200 that we have a month, they'll be planning to cover that cost and the cost of the labor and materials.
I was going to ask you, when you have somebody order the glasses, how long does it take to get to them, and what would be the cost, and who would pay it?
So with the model of the printers and everything going to the offices, normally when you order a pair of glasses, it takes about a week and a half to 2 weeks to get them back. And so with this, with even printing the frames, we're not looking at extending that amount of time, and the office would be responsible for working all of that out. However, we are looking at also selling our own frame line, and with that, when an office ordered a frame from us, we would have a 1 to 2 day turnaround to get back to them.
But the lenses really are, especially with the more complex prescriptions, what are really the delay, and that really wouldn't change. But let me ask you something. How many people have actually worn glasses that you guys have produced with the 3D printer?
So up to today, we're still in the prototype phase. So we've handed them out to friends of ours, and today, earlier at the trade show, the response was very positive. They're super light, they're very comfortable, and so are they durable. So at the moment, we've only had interaction with like our closed network.
And that would be like how many people have?
I would guess around 30 to 40 people.
30 to 40. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So with the frames and with the production of these, they can have them printed in the